And we are now joined by today's race runner-up, Johnny Sauter, driver of the number 21 Allegiant Travel Chevrolet for GMS Racing. Johnny, I know you really wanted to walk away with another win here at Martinsville, but you did get a stage win. Walk through the race and how that all played out from your perspective.
Well, obviously, we started the day with great track position after qualifying really well, and we're able to work with Chase there like we needed to early on in the race. And you know, we just struggled for a little bit of turn in the middle of the corner in the first segment, and ultimately needed traction up off the corner, which is a double-edged sword because you don't know which one to fix. And Joe kept asking me on the radio, he goes, "Which one do you want me to fix?" I said, "Both." So, and the second segment there, her stage, the thing was just phenomenal. That's one of the fastest trucks I ever had here. I thought we were in great shape. I called for no adjustments, and you know, just disappointed that pit road wasn't open when I drove by there, and then it was open for the rest of the field shortly thereafter. So not really sure what that glitch was all about, but nonetheless, glad to have a stage win. And towards the end there, I just needed traction and didn't have it. So we didn't make any adjustments, so I guess the tires were just that much freer than the prior run. But you know, Chase did what he needed to do to win the race. You know, was very aggressive, and you know, they're in victory lane. So proud of everybody at GMS. Our Allegiant Travel Chevy was great today, and the pit stops were phenomenal. We just came up a little bit short.
Johnny, could you walk us through that first stage? I mean, that was a really intense battle between you and Chase. Two teammates going at it in front of the field. What was that like, you know, going after it for that stage win?
Well, I was a little reluctant, obviously, because it's a teammate. You don't want to beat them up too bad. So, you know, I think if I needed to win that stage, I could have, but probably wouldn't have been very well received. So, from the higher ups, but you know, it was a heck of a battle. He could squirt away from me there for a little while, and then ultimately we'd close back in on him, and so he had a good short run truck. Except for the middle segment, our stuff was just phenomenal. But you know, he was good when he needed to be and had the right pit strategy.
Okay, we'll open the floor for questions. If you have a question for Johnny, please raise your hand. We'll get a wireless microphone to you. We'll start here with Hank and then go to Dustin.
Johnny, how much did it feel like on that restart you had kind of one shot to go for it?
Yeah, I mean, to be completely honest with you, there was before that last caution came out, there was an opportunity to get by Chase, and I cut him some slack. You know, he made a big arc into the corner, and I put my nose in there, and he drove across it, you know, or attempted to, and I actually made contact with him, and I pedaled it a little bit and let him gather it back up. In hindsight, I probably should have went ahead and just did what I needed to do, but you know, that's what this is all about, give and take, and didn't do a whole lot of knocking people out of the way. I mean, you have to be somewhat aggressive because track position is so important. I mean, there's no air like clean air, and even at Martinsville, a half-mile paper clip racetrack, it's important, and you know, that's about it.
Go next to Dustin.
Dustin Long, NBC Sports. Two questions. Just how challenging was it to come up through the pack when you had to do that? And secondly, with racing Chase, I guess what's the expectation of a teammate? Did he race you like a teammate at the end with the way he blocked?
Well, I mean, that's, you know, you're going to get a million answers if you ask a million people different answers. So, no, I mean, hell, he's doing what he's got to do to win the race. I'd do the same thing. You know, I'm just, you know, our pit strategy was, you know, you know, the pit strategy works out great for those guys because they're not racing for points, right? So, you know, we ultimately wanted to try to win a stage and did what we needed to do, and they're able to gamble a little bit. So, you know, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't, really. But, you know, he raced me fine all day long. I have no problems. He ultimately did what he needed to do to win the race, and it worked out.
Okay, we will go all the way in the back of the room here.
Caleb Whistler, Speedway Digest. As a veteran driver, how impressed were you with the rookies in their first time here at Martinsville?
To be honest with you, I don't pay attention to anybody else but myself.
Any additional questions for Johnny Sauter? Johnny, thanks for joining us today. Good luck in Kansas.
Thank you.